Hi, I'm Ant from AAK and today I'm here with Professional Motor Mechanics magazine to review the Dama HDM1200 Lifting Table from Hickley's. If you like mechanical content, please hit the link below and follow for more videos. So here it is, the Dama HDM1200 Lifting Table from Hickley's. So what is it? It is a lifting table designed for engines, gearboxes, anything, big fuel tanks. And now with obviously we're getting more and more EV cars in, they've actually brought out adapters to take out the complete battery cell from EV cars. So all these designs, they've brought out these complete adapters that are designed for the table. You've got pads, you've got pins, and they're designed to sit on the table, so you can slide the table completely under the car, raise it up to the height, a safe height to work on, and remove the complete battery cell from a fully EV car. We're getting more and more EV cars in now, so actually having the ability to take the batteries out safely is really important. So not only for the safety of the battery, but the safety from the guy working on it. So having a tool like this is a must-have. It's an electric hydraulic lift, so it's a scissor lift. So you've got a nice easy controls here, magnet, so it sticks to the side, so you're never going to lose it. It's always close to hand, and it's just basically on, up and down. It's got the safety noise as well, so if you're working on it with more than one person, you're not going to end up trapping their hand or their arm or anything like that. It's a nice size table to work on, so it then doubles up as a workstation as well, so we're not moving parts, so the safety of the guys moving the parts, they're not going to be blowing their backs out or anything like that, trying to lift up big gearboxes. It can all stay on the table. We literally slide the table where it needs to be, lift it up, get whatever heavy part is we're working on out, back down on the table without blowing your back out, without blowing your arms out, without the risk of damaging anything, because we can take it down in a nice controlled safe way and not worry about hurting anyone or hurting anything on the car. So it's a really good, nice, easy design. It's on wheels, so you can move it around, so whether we're working on this ramp, that ramp, or the other side of the workshop, we can just pull it along. It's got brakes on each wheel, so it stays exactly where it needs to be when it needs to stay there. The table itself has got about a 5-degree angle, so when we are trying to get into those harder to reach places or the gearbox is not completely straight, we can angle the table to actually get it out and get it on there safely and not worry about anybody hurting themselves. So yeah, I found it really easy to use. We've had it in the workshop now for about 2 or 3 weeks, and we've noticed we're using it more and more now. The maximum weight that this table can hold is 1,200 kilograms. So I don't think there's anything that we'll be taking off a car in the garage that is going to exceed that. But that is a nice, over a ton of weight being able to be held on this table, which means it's saving our boys having to try and remove that without something safe like this. So the table itself is, I think it's 1.3 meters, but what it does do, where everything is kind of adjustable on here, so there's a little knobs on the side here, and it actually allows us to slide it, so if we need to get access to something underneath or from the side, or if the unit we're using is actually this big, definitely with some of these EV batteries, the ability to actually just make the table that a little bit bigger when we need it, and then slide it back to the side, so when we put it in the corner or when we're working something on a little bit smaller, that's made it really easy. So the most important thing is how high can it go and how small can we make it for when we're not using it. So the lowest point, it sits at 570 millimeters. So actually putting it in the side of the workshop, it's not going to take up too much space. It can go nearly 2 meters high. So when you're trying to get it under a ramp and lift something up, you're not going to be worried about trying to get anything down onto that unit, because it goes higher than what you need when you're working on any conventional ramp. So let's take it up in the air. As you can see, it is as high as you're going to need to use it on any conventional ramp. Even under the cars, you're going to be able to, it's a nice working area that you're going to be able to take the weight straight onto the table. You're not going to have to take a foot or anything for that table to compensate for the table's height. So it's a really nice, safe working height, maximum working height, and yeah, nearly 2 meters. Okay, so I've shown you the table now, so let's do the most important thing. Let's see how it works. So what we're going to do is we're going to get it off the brakes, we're going to get this beetle up in the air, and we're going to see what it's like to take the complete engines and everything out in one go. We're going to try and get it on the table. Let's get it on the ramp and see how it goes. So, the Dama lifting table from Hickley's. it's done exactly what we needed it to do. It was like it was meant to be, taking this engine out with this table. Everything just slotted into place. It worked really well, got to exactly the height that I needed it to be. We had the car on full extension in the air, and the table matched it exactly where it needed to be. We weren't compensating for any height or any movement. Having the additional bits to be able to slide the table under, just slightly open so we could get our hand in to undo that last bolt, was a really handy feature. We didn't use the arms on this one, but because it's a flat table, it's a flat engine service, it worked great. So a few of the things that I really like about the lifting table is the little adjustments we can make. Yes, we've got the table to where we need it to be, but just slightly being able to adjust the angle to meet the engine when we were taking it down was a really nice little feature that helped us. The extra bit of table split in half so we can pull out to allow for that extra 10 centimetres. We've managed to put our hand in to actually work on the engine while the table stays in place. So it's a really nice size. Another really cool feature, the controls up and down, the buttons are really great. It's a nice robust control with the magnets. It means when we're working on the car, we can put the controller down, but then when we need it, it's where we're going to need it to be. Well, today we've used it on an engine, but I can see how this size table and with the extra add-ons, how this can be a real kind of an invaluable tool when taking a battery out of an EV car. The ability to just slide it straight under the car. It's sturdy, it stays in place, it stays where you need it to be, and to make those slight adjustments when taking something in and out. So I can see how it's really going to be helpful. One of the best tools I could think of to be able to have in your arsenal when you're taking EV batteries out of a car. So I think the table's really spoke for itself today. I think it's probably sped the job up quite quickly. It's allowed us to use less people, and it's also lowered the risk. So we're knowing that any big job like this, or taking gearboxes out or batteries out, all come with a certain amount of risk because of the amount of weight that we're working with. So by letting the table do all the hard work, it's allowed us to do what we're good at safely, and then have the confidence in the table that that's going to take over when we're not there. Hope you enjoyed the review video. For more information on the Dama HDM1200 lifting table from Hickley's, please hit the link below, and I'll see you in the next one.